Well, hello, and welcome to what was supposed to be my first week out of quarantine, but that didn't happen. So, I got out of quarantine this past Saturday, about halfway through the day, and that was just pretty much a wash. I'm like, filming is not gonna happen today, vlogging, whatever. Same thing. And then Sunday, pretty much the entire day was spent with my husband and his family. And so I just really wanted to focus on them because family time, that's all you need to know. So today is Monday, BT dubs. So I think this entire vlog is just going to be Monday through Friday. Get yourself together, Rose. Monday through Friday, there we go. I'm just gonna film whatever I decide to film. I don't know what I'm gonna film. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna film. It's a surprise, but isn't every video. Anyways,
to add some visual interest as I continue to just talk, I shall sprinkle in some footage from earlier this day. You're welcome.
I had mentioned in my video that we're moving to Thailand, but I said that it's not a permanent thing, that my husband and I, we don't know how long it's going to be. We still don't. And because of that, whilst we are living in Thailand, we are actually renting an Airbnb because it was the easiest, there we go. It was the easiest thing to live in. How do I phrase that? It was the most flexible option for us when it comes to where we can live. There we go. And when it comes to Airbnbs, I'm not sure how recent it is. I think starting in 2018 and 2019 in Thailand, Airbnbs, they have to essentially run like an apartment. Something to deal with hotels in Thailand saying, hey, you're taking our customers. So things are run a little bit differently here. But anywho's, Airbnbs, it's still the most flexible for us since we just weren't sure if we could do, for example, a 6-month or a year lease at a regular apartment and what have you. So yeah, we are, how many times can I say Airbnb? We're in one, and this one, it's quite small. I'll have to double check and put the number on screen, but I think this is maybe 35 square meters, something like that. You know, kind of small quarters, but really not too bad because, I mean, considering what little we actually brought with us, it all fits, it's fine, and less space to clean, so there's that. I guess this is a question that I could answer is, how has my time been outside of quarantine? And it's been good. So back in the States, I pretty much did not go anywhere, hardly ever, because yeah. So just being able to go out and about without really having to worry about anything is, I think in short, it's just nice being able to go places. Back on the topic of this Airbnb, while it's pretty small, that's okay because thankfully there is 2 common spaces for the entire building, and there's also a gym, which is great because, I mean, I'm small and I can do some exercises in this equally small space, but it's just nice that I at least have the option to use the gym whenever I would like. And also, it won't feel claustrophobic anytime, especially since we are still able to go out and about, which is probably something that we will do pretty much every day because when you live in Thailand, it's actually quite common for people to not cook that much at home. It's just how it is. People tend to go out and eat. So I'm pretty sure we'll be going out every single day for most of our meals. I don't know how much cooking we're going to do here. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, let me finish this train of thought though. We won't do much cooking here because,
TLDR, we have 1 pan to cook with and warm things up with, nothing else. We can also order food, which we've been doing.
There's that. And that's kind of an adventure that my husband and I have been working on yesterday, today, just gathering things that we need for this apartment because this place just doesn't have many of the essentials that we need. So, which, it's whatever, it's fine. We are able to get what we need to get, so it's all good. And again, we were seeing this as little mini adventures, just going out to explore and find things for the apartment. And I brought over with me, like with the pillow, I brought a few knickknacks that I just didn't want to leave behind for who knows how long. And I did bring a few of my books just to make this place feel a bit more like ours for however long that we're gonna be here. I'm definitely rambling now. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut so much of this. And here I thought, oh, I'm not gonna film all that much. If I have more things to say, I can say it in other video clips. So I've thought of more things to say. This is a rabbit card. Amazing thing about this is you can use this at any of the BTS stations, and it's very similar to a Suica card in Japan. Basically, you put money on this and you can do that at there are other businesses that accept this as payment. Some restaurants, again, some businesses. I don't know what all businesses, but pretty much if you see this in whatever place you go into, that means that they accept this as a payment, and it just makes things so much easier. And also, and I just dropped it, so my husband, he bought the card for me and he bought a card for himself, and he used his Thai ID. So basically the cards are in his name. So if you are a Farang like myself and you are just on your own and you want to purchase one, I'm pretty sure you have to have your passport with you to be able to purchase this. Why you have to have your passport? Just how it is, folks. So keep that in mind. Okay. I think that's really all you need to know. Hello, happy Tuesday, and welcome to the partial inside of the closet. And also the same shirt that I wore yesterday, but I'm wearing different pants, so that counts for something. Ooh, my pants, they're pink. Yes, I'm sitting inside the closet. So today is actually going to be a very chill day. Oh gosh, that's gonna be very shaky now, isn't it? I still need a tripod. It's a catch-up day for us. Just getting things unpacked from our suitcases, getting things into their rightful places for however long we're gonna be here. I think the only place that we'll be going to today is a place called Big C, which ooh, excuse me. I figure the equivalent for people in the US is Big C is very similar to a Walmart. Pick up a couple things there, some cleaning supplies, because this particular Airbnb / apartment, it had very little when it comes to any kind of supplies. So that's, we are slowly attaining, is that the word I'm looking for? We are slowly getting that stuff. Fantastic. I'm so great with words. I have no idea how much I'll end up filming today, again, because it's an organizing day, which is honestly one of my favorite things. I really like to organize stuff. Like this stuff right here, just sorting through the hangers that were available to us. And anyways, of the, you know, adult life mundane things that's going to be happening today, today is hair wash day for me. And anybody with curly hair or like a combination of wavy curly hair, you will probably understand that it's a day thing. It feels like an event to have to wash the hair.
And while I am working on organizing the closet, I will have one of my favorite channels that I like to watch. It's called Baumgana Restoration. He is an art restorer. Highly recommend you check him out. If I remember, I will link his channel down below. My guy has over 1 million subscribers, so I don't know. Perhaps you've already heard of him. If you haven't, again, check him out. And okay. Yeah, okay, I should really get into organizing my stuff. Let's do this! So in the bottom drawer, as I discovered, it's just some extra towels and I think at least one extra sheet set, so that's actually good. And now time to find a different home for it. And okay, riveting update. And that's why, kids, let's see if you can see that. That's why you clean the shelving units before you put your own clean clothes on it. So I'm just putting it out there in the world. This place wasn't super cleaned well before we got here, and that's why we need to get some cleaning supplies and stuff and things. And that noise is my husband coming back from the gym. Hello? Sawadee ka! And he still has his headphones in, so no reply. And just to give you an idea of just how little clothes that I brought with me, right here, and let me pan, just that, and beyond, there's a few pieces that I have currently in the bedroom, but that's it. This is all that I brought with me. So when I said that we brought very little with us, I mean that. And when it comes to shoes, these are my shoes. And boom, that's it. Basically 4 pairs of shoes. Yep. Fun fact about Thailand, and correct me if I'm wrong, sweetie, but it's not uncommon to have washers outside of the home. Is that correct? Yeah, okay. That's all fine and good. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to washers, oh, I am so freaking happy to have, how to say, basically for almost 4 years at the previous place that we lived, I had to rely on using a laundromat. Not fun times. Anybody who has to rely on a laundromat, y'all know. So to be able to have access just to do laundry whenever the flippity flap I want, luxury, okay? But back to washers being outside, that's fine. That's whatever. But we're in a condo, an apartment building, and we are over 30 stories above the ground. And I am someone who's afraid of heights because, so there's a small balcony outside. And yeah. So my husband is just smiling away. He might have to do a lot of assistance in taking care of the laundry while it's outside. Yeah, I've got no words. Great to do laundry whenever. Not super keen on the location of the washer. Behold the majesty of freaking towel hooks. Okay, I swear, when you become an adult, home good things and hacks or knickknacks, whatever you want to call this stuff, it warms the cockles of my heart, okay? And I'm gonna cut to a clip of another thing that I got really excited about. Hold on. And now if you ignore the really terrible echo, this beauty right here, I was very excited to find today in our little adventures of finding things for the home to make it just better. Because as you can see, let me pan down. Oh, you're in the way. Get out of the way for a moment. Aha! So our shower is the size of a shoebox, and right in the corner was a big, or not a bit, well, it was a shelf, okay? And when you open the door, which opens inward, yeah, it would hit, and it just took up too much room. So I'm like, nah, son, I'm not playing that game. And so I found this baby right here, once again. If you're an adult, maybe you'll understand just sometimes the sheer elation that you can receive when you find just goodies like that. Okay, I'm gonna I need to stop now. I'm very happy about it. Okay, bye. Okay, you guys, the pizza company actually are really good and oh, screw you, refrigerator, whatever. I've missed this company. They make really good pizza here in Thailand. And okay, so we ordered a medium because there was no other choice besides medium and large. And you're like, oh, okay, medium, sure, fine, whatever. But nay, for those people in the US, here's the size of my hand for comparison, okay? This is a medium. Look how freaking cute and dainty that is. Again, comparison of the size of my hand. Oh, it amuses me so much. This is probably what, the size of a small or an extra small in the US? I'm hungry, so I'm gonna end this clip now because I wanna eat. Okay, cool, bye! Hi, good Thursday to you all. But before we proceed with anything, please just take a moment to admire my hair. This is like the fourth hairdo that I finally settled on that I was happy with. It was just one of those days. Nothing completely special, but recording this for history or something, whatever. So today there's honestly not much going on. My husband has quite a bit of work to do, and wow, him having to work with such a massive time difference is an absolute trip, but he's figuring it out. And I believe the only thing that we're really gonna be doing today, especially like going out, is we are going to see one of my husband's best friends for lunch, and that's kind of it. I think really the only thing that I'm gonna be doing today is working on this vlog, because as usual when I'm like doing a vlog, I'm not gonna film all that much stuff, and then yeah, and it always takes me a really long time. When it comes to vlogs, and reading vlogs in particular, those just seem to take up the most time to edit. Not sure what it is. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, is catching up on that, editing my vlog as I continue to vlog. I suppose some general observations so far from my time being out of quarantine. Jumping all over the place. Taxis, those are still incredibly cheap. For example, the longest taxi ride we've had so far was probably 30-40 minutes or something like that. And that was what? Maximum like $6. So cheap compared to, for example, when we've used an Uber back in the States and we've had car rides. I know those are usually, the price is determined on like how far you have to go. I understand that, but still, Sometimes 30 or 40-minute Uber rides back in the States could cost $60. So we are absolutely thrilled to not have to pay as much. And I guess when it comes to vehicles, because we are here for such an undetermined amount of time, we're not going to get a vehicle. And also the driving, that's remained the same. You need to have balls of steel when you drive here, and you cannot hesitate. You hesitate, that's when accidents happen. I couldn't do it. I could not drive, not only in Grungteb, but I think in Thailand in general. Oh yeah, just going out and about. More than once, my husband, he has talked to just various people that we've interacted with, whether that's the hairdresser. He finally got a proper haircut because the entire time that we were in quarantine and just generally staying at home back in the States, I gave him a haircut twice. They didn't turn out that bad, but you know, there's a difference between me doing it, a complete amateur, and an actual person who knows what they're doing. Anyways, it's not surprising, but yeah, the economy in Thailand, they are hurting. And I remember it was maybe a couple weeks ago, my husband and I, we were watching some news from Thailand, and there was a general questionnaire or something that asked the Thai citizens whether or not they would want to allow tourism, because tourism in Thailand is one of their biggest incomes. That's not quite the right word I'm looking for, but we'll go with it. As a general side note, for any country to rely so heavily on tourism, it's not good. I'm no expert, but it's definitely better for a country to rely on other sources of income, so to speak, rather than tourism. Okay, continuing on. With that in mind, that tourism is a big source of income for Thailand. A vast majority, I think it was over 90% of the Thai population said no, do not allow tourism. Although I will say, very recently, Thailand has started to allow tourism, but it's very restricted. For one, they're only allowing people from other countries that are handling the plague very, very well. So basically that just means they're not opening up tourism to everyone, which is very smart. And so despite the fact that, yes, the economy is hurting right now, at least the vast majority of people realize we're not willing to risk just letting anyone and everyone come into this country. So smart move. All right, I think I have rambled enough, and I've got to edit this too. So I'm gonna go be productive. I'm gonna work on editing, and yeah, we shall see whatever else goes into this day's vlog. Absolutely nothing. You already saw any other clips I filmed that day. As for Friday, folks, that was unfortunately a wash. I was having weird health issues for nearly 2 days, but don't worry, I'm fine now. Hopefully next time I attempt a 5-day or full week vlog, things will go a little bit better. I do hope you found this particular vlog a little bit interesting. If you have any questions about anything really, within reason of course, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Please take care, everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!